Yo, what's up there, effort fans, and welcome back to another episode of My Team Career War. We are heading towards the Canadian Grand Prix. We are not getting any upgrades before that, so the only thing we
I hate to
gotta,
drop this on you, but we could do with your expertise on this one.
yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, we have to look for this matter. An employee in the powertrain department has become the center of the victim after someone misinterpreted one of their statements. Okay, if I fire him, the team acclaim increases and powertrain morale will get down. I can always increase the powertrain morale, but if you decrease the team acclaim, it's gonna cost us the big time.
Thanks.
So let's fire
I
them.
know these kinds of decisions can be challenging, but I think you made the right call.
Yeah, I know what to do, man. Don't tell me. Let's give power team building. We can invest some of the money and maybe bring on power team building. But I need to look for the upgrade also, which I am bringing for the next weekend. I think something has to be done about the power train department since we let them down by firing one of the employee over there. Okay, regarding the upgrade wise, we have 1989 resource point. I already told that we're gonna be focusing on the chassis department, so let's bring in some heat damper, whatever it was said. Okay, the F1 recommending that we should bring a durability department upgrade, but I'm really not into that. So let's just focus on the aerodynamics and of course chassis department. I know the F1 regulation gonna hit hard on the chassis and aerodynamics, so we gotta save that later on, and then we will bring on the durability one. But for now, let's begin. Okay, replacing the gearbox. Yeah, 6 races has been done now, and we are in the limit also in our gearbox. It's only 50%, 51% weird, I guess. Yeah, more than 50. Okay, talking about this weekend, we have a wet qualifying, as you can see. At least qualifying one going to be the wet one though. So interesting one going through the race because if we get a wet wet condition in the qualifying too, then we might have to change the strategy if we made it to the qualifying three. Okay, talking about this weekend, nothing more changes I can see over there. Just the problem as we were facing also in the driver's career mode. That's this point. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of and losing a more of time.
Okay then, that's the end of the program and plenty of useful data. Return to base when you can so we can go over it.
Okay, the time which you are seeing here is my maximum out of the car. I have done the qualifying run. My own qualifying run, by the way, not the race program one. Okay, we are done with the practice sessions. Not much to do. Only let's do the quick practice and earn resource point as much as we can. Filled. Let's give it another go. Okay, all done. I think we have completed all. No. Of course, time management going to be a key. Let's see if we're gonna be choosing a one-stop strategy or two-stop strategy though. Okay, only one race is remaining for fighting against George Russell, and which might get cleared up today only. I don't have to wait now. Even though I lost in this one, I don't think so. I will lost, but I don't think so. George Russell can even touch me now. All right, practice session done. I have learned what I have to learn, not only from my teams also, but from the Rivals career mode also.
position and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
As expected, qualifying 1 is going to be the red one. And this is our very final run after the qualifying is over, and I don't think I have made it. Did I? Oh, I did. It's P10. Just a nick of a time. I got to spun around at my first run. That's why I have to go in the second one. Okay, it's qualifying 2. Now, as you can see, it's generally the cloudy one, so we might have to use our dry tires, which you can see by Max Verstappen going out in a soft one though. Of course, already all have done their lap in medium one, and I'm not expecting much out of this session. As expected, we are P16. That was my maximum attempt from the soft tire, and we even couldn't catch up with the last row. That's surprising. I think coming through this weekend, Aston Martin might have a good upgrade. That's why we are lacking in pace against them. If we are starting very much further back from the grid, shall we make it more further back? Let's make it. We are going to take the penalty and let's change all the components. This might get useful at the coming of the end of the race when we're gonna be changing our component. Let's begin the race.
Hello and welcome to the Ile Notre Dame once again for what promises to be another incredible Canadian Grand Prix at a fiercely competitive circuit, where pole position can often be decided by less than 1/10 of a second. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions. And watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane. Alongside me once again for coverage of today's race, it's none other than the great Anthony Davidson. Why don't we discuss McLaren? What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Hamilton, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Gasly, Leclerc, Ocon and Carlos Sainz. They'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. Vettel, Stroll, Antonio Giovinazzi and Fernando Alonso. The captain, Raikkonen, Yuki Tsunoda and Mick Schumacher. Latifi, Mazepin, Piquet. They've taken a grid penalty, and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
A double stop strategy looks good for us. Let me set the camera first. Shall we go for the camera which we have used on Aston Martin career mode? I think enough with that. We have already witnessed what we can do from that. Alright, grid is set now. As you can see, we are in the two-stop strategy. Let's see if it works for us. So, and it red lights out, and here we go. That's what I needed first. A good reaction time against Russell. Oh my god, where did he come from, man? Never took such chances, and I don't think I can do that, because I am very much concerned about my front wing. Even the smallest bit gone, then it becomes a problem for us. Two Williams are fighting, which forcing me to back off for a little bit. Let's make it our move from here, yeah. And one more. Two Williams in one turn. That's done. Okay. Now I don't have to worry about them. We got Schumacher ahead and our old rival from F2, Yuki Tsunoda. He's also not having a great time in Alpha Tauri. At least against Pierre Gasly, I don't think so he can keep up. Let's make it a tie bomb. Like Latifi did there. Side by side by Yuki Tsunoda. He doesn't get any chance there. So he needs to back off, starting with the soft tires. He must have a great pace, but I don't think so. Can be shown here right now. Maybe it will need some time more to warm up the tires. Come on, why do you even bother to fight with us? Should we remain at the last? Okay. Alright, starting from the last, we are P16 at the end of the first lap of the race. This is lap number 4. As you can see, DRS has already been enabled. Can't do against the Ferrari powered Ferrari, but you could do it. I don't think so. We got to fight him. Since we didn't get a soft tire, we might get that at the end of the race. Then
We need to stay on form.
Then we will attack like an eagle to him. But getting ahead of at the end of this race against Tsunoda will be the key moment for me, because sometimes the old rivalries cannot be forgotten, my friend. Okay, a good run out that moment. I don't think so. You can defend that well. Since he's struggling with the soft tire, I think it's just
Great maneuver. You made it look
it
easy.
might be time that the soft runners might get into the pit stop. We are at lap number 13 and there you go. One more move at the same turn against Antonio. Done. I think this will become my trapping spot for everybody out there who's trying to make a move. I think AI is already very slow out on that turn. Okay, we have Raikkonen ahead. Most of the front runners are
Okay, you're in the top
starting
10.
to pit. That's why I'm in top 10. Come on, Raikkonen, give me a way. A legendary driver running at the front of us. Maybe he will retire after this season. We might not get a chance to even make our teammate. Okay, we are in the stretch from Verstappen, of course, with the new tires. It's going to be the typical one. He backed off a little because Raikkonen has to go inside. That just gives me another chance to fight against him. We might be holding up a Verstappen though, no? And that's giving a chance for Sergio Perez to win this race. Since Sergio and Max were trying to tie between them, it was a lock up by Max. That's why he has to back off again. It's a great fight. Even though we don't want that to happen, since we are in a different strategy against the top 3 runners. There you go, Mercedes are fighting against themselves, against Max. We have been holding them quite good, but not for long. There you go, Max is making his move, so does Gasly also, and so does Lewis also. What the hell? No one is giving me the chance to even. I had to back up for a little, and there you go. I think we touched with Valtteri, and that fight over with the Mercedes gives Ricardo a chance to even fight for position against Valtteri, and me too. Come on, hard as he is, he might go for long and might end up with that tire only. It's the same lap, don't get confused.
Be careful, we think you're going to start losing some tyre grip around now.
Yeah, to be honest, I am losing now. It's already 35% with the left front. And we might have lost a part of the front wing. What the hell, man? Could have taken that also. Okay. Fernando Alonso is out of the race.
Green flag. Green flag? We're racing again.
Wow, what a bad luck.
Green flag.
These are having too much with Esteban Ocon scoring no points, and Fernando is in 2 points, huh? But I am ahead of them because we have been consistent for too long. That's just nothing. I think it's a problem again. Charles Leclerc, he might have dropped out of the race. And this is me getting inside. He didn't know that. He was trying to make it move from the outside. He didn't know that I was about to switch off. So we had to suffer out from that move, which gave the Aston Martin back in the points. Wow. They already have a great race around. Alright, we are back in the race. Purple sector you are seeing just because we are in the great tire. Right now, we got Ocon at the company. Bottas has repeated again. I think he would have gone for long.
Caution,
With the hard tire,
caution.
he's gone for medium, hard and medium.
Be aware, there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
I think Charles Leclerc it was, no?
Green flag.
Charles Leclerc is out of the race. Wow. So the yellow flag before was, I don't know, maybe fighting with the Virgil or something like that. Okay, there you go again. The same move. In the same touch. I think now I have a chance to really score a point this weekend. Again. Okay, you are not seeing the replay of getting Alfa Romeo in front of us and getting overtaken by us. We have to do it again because all are in, I think, in a two-stop strategy. We got Tsunoda up again. And I think he is trying to make his move again, trying it. And the fight between them might benefit us. Can we make it? Yes, we can. Can we make it? Yes. Okay, he's not giving up. He's side by side. Giving him as much space as he needed, and we just made my own. So that was very uncalled for, but I have to make it though. If I want to have ever chance to cut him. Wow, now this is outside line. Wow. I don't know what happened
Okay, good work. Great
at this
pass.
part. Alright, it's lap number 19 and we are currently at P9 in the points. It's going to be our very last stop though, at lap number 26.
Go now.
Now, this pit stop might end up ahead of
That was our
Tsunoda.
last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Tsunoda is ahead now. I think he might have one more stop. Or not, no, it's his last stop. He already made his pit stop, that's why. And we are ahead of Tsunoda because Raikkonen and Tsunoda were already fighting among themselves.
This is your final lap of the race.
We got Vettel and Gasly up ahead and 7 seconds of the gap, which reduces to less than a second now.
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
But all that pushing lets my tires wear down very quickly since we are in a soft runner. Vettel is also feeling the pressure. He cannot overtake Gasly, but he's keeping the race pace against him, so that's why he's in a good DRS zone, which doesn't give me any chance, but it's still a point for us.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
It was a magnificent race and a drive right out of the top draw to take the win for Red Bull today. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
I think all that backing off on that did pay off, and Sergio wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Otherwise, he wouldn't. And the fight continues for the driver's standing.
Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to the captain. They did a great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern day Formula One.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull pull further ahead in the standings. Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. Who would you say is your biggest rival at the moment?
Let's go for Lance Stroll. I think we have a great chance again.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Yeah, you can say that. A good strategy did pay off.
It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I have to do it. This is my first season.
How do you feel about this team's performance this season?
They have been great, but they still have to see about their engine.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Alright. Another weekend, another point. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you like this episode, do hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe. And we will see you in my next one then. Goodbye.